Hello, welcome to my channel. If you're new here, my name is Stacy. If you're not new here, thanks for coming back to this part 2 video of my fall planner setup. As you can see, I have out my big work planner and I plan to transition into this beautiful chic cognac color quilted planner cover from Love Posh. Got a few elements over here on the right hand side, and then last but not least, I have two new disc sets from Happy Planner. So if you're ready to see how all this comes together, stick around. All right, so I hope you had a chance to look at part 1 of the fall planner setup video. I know it was a really long one, but it was super fun setting up my A5 wide rings planner. And so now I'm going to transition my big Happy Planner over to this new cover. And I think I've made a decision on which disc I'm going to use. I'm going to go with the, I think it's called Spiced Chai disc, and they are metal, which I'm super excited about that. When I saw the previews, excuse me, when I saw the previews, I thought that they might be plastic, and I was going to live with it because the color's so pretty. And then these are the pumpkin cutout, but I think I'm going to save these for November. So if you haven't seen them, this is what they look like. Super fun. I'm curious to know if these sold out or not, because it's so cute. I don't know how everybody doesn't want them. But anyways, so I'm gonna go with this color, and these have 11 discs, which is perfect for a big, and I think it's going to be a good complement to my A5 wide. So I'm going to go ahead and snap this open, and let's put this aside for now. Okay, so again, this is a cover from Love Posh. It is called Chic Cognac. I am an affiliate for her company, and I'll leave my discount code and a link to my affiliate if you're interested in picking this up. I'm pretty confident that she still has some in stock, and you can get them in different sizes. So you can do a classic, a mini, and a big. And so the best way to do these, because this is a very hard plastic, is to kind of put them in at an angle, and then they just kind of snap right in. So it's just a little trick that I've learned working with these hard plastic discs. If you guys recall, the Happy Planner had come out with some covers with a similar concept. They also have like pin pouches that have this hard plastic, and yeah, they just work really good with metal disc versus plastic disc. But look how pretty that looks. All right, get a little preview of some things I've been messing with, but let's try to go the other side. And again, you just kind of put them in at an angle, snap them in, and works out really good. And this way you don't break the plastic either. There we go. It looks so pretty. All right, so next thing is what I'm taking out of here to transfer into here. So I'm combining two planners, and I may show you what that process looks like in this video. We'll see, but I have the Love Every Season big happy planner. This is a vertical. And I got this because I love Squad Girls. I love all the cutesy designs. And I'm combining that with the Homesteader planner. So I'm just letting you know so that you see some variances and maybe the pages that will explain why. Okay, so I think I'll take the cover pages and then I'm going to put July back in here because I don't think I need it. Let's see, I have a ruler in here. And if things get too quiet, I may end up fast forwarding you just as I'm sort of thinking through things. I'm going to take out my this week. We'll take out the notes. And then I'm going to leave that marker there. So we're going to take out August. And again, this is my work planner. So I'm probably going to keep most, well, probably 2 months worth. We're still in August, so obviously I'm going to keep August. I think this is where my month starts, October. Sorry, did I say we were in August? We're in September. Okay, so let's start filling in the monthlies. So this was October, sorry, September. My months are mixed up. Okay, I'm gonna put September back in here. Look how pretty this divider looks already with these colors. I love it. All right, and then we're gonna do August. And I've got like work notes, inserts, things like that I'm just trying not to reveal to you too much. Let's see. All right, so here's my cover page. I was a little concerned that it might look too summery, but this is perfect. It has a combination of all the seasons, so that works really good. Okay, so now I'm gonna pull in October. And I'm sure you've heard it a million times before, but this is the beauty of the disc-bound system. Similar to rings, that you can take pages in and out of your planners. Even with the rings, even though you have to like open them up, you could snip them and then you could like pull them in and out. Okay, I think I'm going to leave December because I will likely switch over to a new cover for December. And we'll put this one away. Okay, so far looking pretty good. The next step is to put in my notes. So I just have these clear dividers. This is from the Work Plus Life series from the Happy Planner. And this is where my notes start. I think I'm going to take everything in because I never know what I'm going to have to refer back to. I'm going to put that aside. I think what I will end up doing is finding some fall related inserts. I'll go ahead and take the folder. But yeah, I'm gonna look for some more like muted colored florals or notes or something like that. Okay. And you get a preview of my very messy writing. Don't try to read it. It's boring stuff. They're not lining up very well. There we go. I'm sure I've mentioned it before, but I am a product owner, and I help my company manage the financial software that my financial reporting, accounts payable, all those departments use in our organization. So that's what those are. I don't know what this is. Oh, that was my corporate American Express card. Okay, so I'll go ahead and leave that in there. All right, that is getting pretty full, but let me take a look and see what kind of filler note pages I have, and I'll be right back. Okay, so I feel like I should have more filler paper than this, but a lot of my filler paper is in the classic size because that's what I used to use. But I do have this, and it's got those colors in there. It's got the little mushroom. So I think that's gonna work. We're gonna go for it. And then if I happen to be out at Michael's or something like that, I will pick up some filler paper. But this will work in the meantime. So I'm gonna go ahead and put this, actually, I'm gonna go with this one. This is a DIY bookmark that I made from stickers from Love Posh. Got some bubbles in there. But today will mark like where I've left off in my notes, so that will work. Okay, so put that aside and let's take a look. So I'm going to put in my this month, so that would be September. I haven't written anything in my monthly. I don't use it too often. Typically I'll use it to mark when my staff is out or I'm out, when we're having updates to our system. Obviously I keep track of those things in my Outlook calendar, but sometimes it's fun to, or easy, convenient to come back and reference it in my planner. Okay, and this marks my upcoming week. So I'm going to put this week here, and you get a preview of my weekly spread. These are stickers from Growing Modestly. She will be having a sale starting Friday, I believe, to kick off the fall season. And so when you see this posted, you'll have all the information over on my Instagram account, but I'll also leave my code for Growing Modestly and an affiliate link down below. But these are decorative elements are from Growing Modestly, and then the boxes are from Mojo Jojo Plants. And then of course our squad girls, you can't forget those beautiful gals. Okay, so here's where I wanted to show you or explain how how this planner comes into play. So maybe this is a better example. Okay, so I purchased this Homesteader vertical lined planner, and I fell in love with the layout. I really, really enjoy using these lines. I feel like it helps me write easier. Everything flows very nicely, but they haven't come out with this design in other planners yet. Then they released the seasonal squad girls, and I love the dividers. Don't get me wrong, I love these dividers too. They're very pretty. I really love the Homesteader collection. So what I've been doing essentially is cutting out the lines, because the other thing I don't love is the shaded boxes at the top, especially if I want to decorate for the week and the colors do not jive. It's super annoying. I had been living with it previously, but again, I had the idea to simply cut out the lines and paste them over the vertical boxes. So let's see if I can get a good example. I don't think I have anything too let's see, I'm trying to find something that's not too revealing. So I had the idea to paste them over the vertical lined boxes, and let's see if I have an example of that. Okay, I probably edited some pieces out of this plan with me. Okay, so this is a good example of me not filling out my week completely, because sometimes that happens. But this is an example of where I cut out the lines, glued it on top of the vertical pages. So there's your vertical boxes, and here's the section that's the vertical lined. And the way that you can tell is because you can see a little bit of the leaves that come down the center spine of the Homesteader. Now this, it doesn't take a lot of time to do. The aesthetic of the squad girls, I just really, really love. I wanted to have it in my work planner, and so until the Happy Planner comes out with a lined vertical, this is what I'm going to do. However, come January, I have the Miss Maker 2024. Look at that, I haven't even taken the plastic off. And this is a happy medium. So I also love Miss Maker. This one has the checklist in the middle. I don't know if you can see that. And so if I compare this to this, and typically how I use them in my week, I'm pretty close to using up that amount of the section. Up here, I usually put like boxes for call to action, or down here, call to action, things I need to remember, things I need to keep note of, that I need to follow up on, stuff like that. So I'm pretty confident that this is going to work really well for me. I love the dividers. I love everything crafty. So I have a plan. I always have a plan when it comes to the Happy Planner. So that's how that works for me. You let me know in the comments if I'm crazy or if you at least followed along with what I was trying to portray. All right, so the other couple of things I want to do is I want to dress up this side of the planner. I also wanted to bring in some vellum to dress it up similar to what I did with my A5. I have these two options. I really like the books. I really like the pumpkins. I think I'm gonna go with the books. And then, let's see, so let's go ahead and punch this. This is again from Growing Modestly. These are 8.5 by 11 sheets. So they're going to be the same size as my big planner. You can order them for the size that you need, or you can get an 8.5 by 11 and cut it down to your needs. So that's that. The other thing I considered was putting a page behind it so that you could get more of the design when you're looking at it. Kind of like the orange. Pretty sure I'm not gonna like the green. This was another option that I could have done, but I don't think I like that. So let's see. Doesn't look bad. I think I'm gonna go for it. It's not terrible. And then if I come across another scrapbook page that I like, I'll insert it. So see how super easy that is. And then if you have like scrapbook paper, like a 12 by 12, you just got to cut it down to 8.5 by 11. All right. And then let's see, I want to go to November. You might hear my dog barking. We've got the ice cream man coming around the corner and she is upset. Okay, so the other thing I'm going to throw in here is just this image that I got from Wrong. If you're on her email list, she has some free printables. I was trying to size this for my A5 wide. You might have seen that if you watched part 1. It ended up printing the full page, even though I created this and saved it for an A5 wide. And I thought, well, I'm not wasting that ink. I'm going to put it in my planner. So I may do like a fall bucket list or something on the back side of it. I think that might be fun. So I'm going to stick that there. And then last but not least, I want to decorate this side of the planner. So again, you've got pockets on here on this side, and then you've got like card slots. So I already started with this, they're disc bound sticky notes. I actually got this set up from, I believe it was Walmart. Maybe it's called Pen and Paper. But this fit pretty well on this side, and I don't like having this snapped in here because if I'm trying to write, it like kind of gets in the way. So I put them on this side. There's just like some paper there. And then this was like a little journaling card that came with the fabulous planner. And then I have these die cuts that I got from Hobby Lobby. So I wanted to pull some of these out and see if they would fit nicely inside these pockets. Let me put this aside a little bit. So there's quite a bit of options here. I have not opened this up. I like that. Look at that chair, that's so cute. So this is a really good way to dress up your planners, look to see what you have that could just, you know, fit the aesthetic. And these are really good. These are like a thick cardstock. I don't know if you can tell by the sound of it. Lots of options, very pretty elements, different items. Okay, so you just gotta play around with, and these pockets are a little difficult to open up because it's brand new. So I have like these rounded tweezers. There we go. That one opened up pretty easily. They're not very deep. Again, they're card slots. So you want to think about like layering and putting them a little bit further down so that they kind of stick out. Kind of like that. You can still see the planners right there. Okay, not bad, not spectacular, but let's see. The other thing to potentially work with is charms or paper clips. So I have a couple of options here that are fall themed. Ooh, I like that one. This one's really cute too. I can't remember who I used to buy these from, but I was obsessed with her shop for a little while, that I was buying paper clips from her all the time. Let's see. I just kind of want to anchor this down so it's not like sticking out too much without really like overpowering the design. That's kind of cute. That goes well together. This is too black. Yeah, I think these match well. Kind of covers up that rough edge. That would be too much. Too much green. The mushrooms are cute. Can never have too many paper clips. Then again, maybe you can. Okay. Maybe up here at the top. So I just kind of clipped those two together. Okay, I like that. I think that looks really pretty. And again, there's no functional purpose to this. It's simply to dress up your planner, make it look pretty, so that when you open it up, you enjoy what you're looking at, basically. So I'm going to clear these die cuts away. And again, I picked them up at Hobby Lobby. They were $4.49 for the pack, and I think they were having like 40% off all of the paper studios. So these are really good for like junk journaling, things like that. Okay. Final thing is a pin. We need a beautiful pin to finish off the whole vibe here. Okay, I have a few options here. I've got like this, I don't know, like a light peachy maybe color, a true peach, maybe like a mauve. This one's planty thing, this one's orange. And then we've got green. Don't think the green, I kind of like this one. The gems inside match both of these. These are from Villa Beautiful. They're very similar, but I think I'm gonna go with this one. Yeah, I like that. All right, I'm gonna try to close her up. And there we have it. There is my big work planner for the next, I don't know, 2 to 3 months. We're in September, so I'll probably keep this set up for September, October, November. And there's the view from the back. I love these beautiful spiced chai disc. I'm gonna open it up. You see that beautiful dressed up side panel. My sticky notes are super functional, again from Love Posh. If I have any notes and things, in fact, I could grab a notepad and stick that in there for use. And here is my entry page, a sheet of vellum, just a piece of cardstock. My hello, this planner belongs to Anastasia, which by the way is my given name. Stacy is a nickname. And then you've got August, and we've got September, October, and November. We added this little insert. And then we come to the back where I start my notes pages. And then this is where I can start a fresh sheet of notes in the back. I've got some extra sticky notes. I think this came with the Work Plus Life planner, which I completely forgot were even in here. And then I have a folder back here. I don't think I've really used it, but it's there in case I do need it. And there's no pockets, it's just completely flat, which is nice, so when you're writing and things you don't have any bulkiness. And then my beautiful pen, and if I didn't notice or tell you before, it does have gold hardware. And even adding that notebook, it snaps up very nicely. And now here is my A5 wide. This is a beautiful match. And then to add to the aesthetic, I'm going to bring in my Simply Gilded sticker albums. I like to organize all of my small shop stickers into these albums. This cover contains fall stickers, and I'll just give you a quick preview. These are like all the small sticker sheets. These are the larger size. I may need to go ahead and get a second album because this is stuffed to the brim. But yeah, I have tons of sticker sheets, red lyrics, sticker book. I think I even have, oh, look at that, I have journaling cards. Did not realize that. I may have to switch out my A5. So let's take a look at the A5 real quick. In case you did not see that part 1 video, go back and take a look at it. Here's what it looks like. I've added a few more things since I last filmed. I just added like sticker sheets, but this is where these journaling cards slide into. And I can switch this one out for November for Thanksgiving. And so I'm going to go ahead and stick these in the back so I don't lose track of them. But I always have a sticky note up here. There is my entry page, my calendar. I have August, September, October, November. This is the free downloads that you get from Wrong. And then I need to set up December. That'll be the next planner setup. More sticky notes, some pockets that hold loose sticker sheets, and then back here I've got some, these are like 3x4 sticker sheets. These are from Simply Gilded. These are some freebies from Sweet Tea Plans, and they fit perfectly in that pocket, and it's just a way for me to remember to use them up. And then this cute charm pin from Boutique Charms. So the stack is smaller than my 2024 planner lineup. I do have some other planners that I use, but I don't plan to really switch them over for fall. They are just what they are. But I will mention that I did move from the classic size planner for work to the big size. That might be the difference that you've may have recognized if you've been following me for a while. So yeah, so there is my fall planner setup. I hope you enjoyed this process. If you did, please hit that like button, subscribe to the channel, hit the notification bell. I hope to be able to upload different projects and things like that that I like to do during the fall using, you know, stickers and scrapbook paper and die cuts and all the things. It's always fun to create different elements to go into your planner. And so yeah, thanks so much for watching, and happy fall.